Hey, what's up guys? Happy Lunar New Year, and today we're gonna make some delicious chow mein. Let's get started. 2021, it's the year of the ox, so we're gonna use some ox meat. Just kidding, we're gonna use chicken. And let me know in the comment below, what animal are you according to the Chinese calendar? I think I am pig. I'm year of the pig. Don't seem like it, but eat like a pig. Hit that like button below to spread the love of food. It looks like this. Take out this thin chow mein, the steamed chow mein, evenly spread it out, and then we're just gonna boil it for about 10 to 20 seconds, no longer, because it will overcook. So just in one bag, this tiny bag. I thought I needed 3 bags, but apparently not. We're boiling and we're gonna put it in for 10 to 20 seconds and immediately take it out. Put it in there. Ooh, burn my hand, almost burned my hands. Put it in a cold bath immediately. I'm just using this to take it out. Immediately put it in a cold bath. And this will stop the cooking process. Nice and cold. I'm just separating it. Make sure it gets evenly, it's not hot on one side. We're gonna let the noodles dry out so we get a nice good texture. We fry them into the oil. Just squeeze the water out. Squeeze as much water as you can. Then we're gonna place it on a tray and just spread that out. We want it to get dry. I did place a paper towel on the bottom. It soaks up the excess water. Towel just to like take out the moisture. Just press it down. And don't worry, we're gonna reuse this paper towel again to clean up. Reuse. So we're just gonna put it in the fridge for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes and let it dry out faster. While the noodle is drying out, we're going to marinate the chicken. I'll just show you the brands that I use so you're not completely lost when you go to an Asian grocery store, because that's how I was. I'm using this brand. A tablespoon of soy sauce in there. Teaspoon of rice vinegar. A teaspoon of Shaoxing cooking wine. Now if you don't have this, you don't just leave it out, you don't have to use it. When you use about a teaspoon, if you don't have white pepper, you can also use black pepper. But in most Asian cooking, they use white pepper, baking soda, and this will tenderize the chicken even more. Half a teaspoon of baking soda. Ginger over here, about 2 thumb size. And I'm just gonna add in with the chicken. Then we get that nice golden char with the chicken, and the flavor will infuse. And get our wok piping hot, fry up the noodles, take them out. We're gonna fry the chicken, toss everything in, and we'll have beautiful chow mein. Fire up the wok to a medium-high heat. Add in some oil so it doesn't burn there. You hear the nice sear. We're just gonna spread it out and let it sit for a minute. For the stir fry, we're using oyster sauce. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. I have the Panda brand. So 2 tablespoons. This is very thick. And look at that. It's like a honey consistency. 1 teaspoon soy sauce. It's a dash of the Shaoxing wine. 2 teaspoons of sambal. If you don't have sambal, you could also use sriracha. Give you that extra kick. Teaspoon of sugar just to balance out all the saltiness from the soy sauce and the oyster sauce. And just give it a good mix. We cut up our green onions into 2 parts. This is the bottom side of the part, the pale part. This is the one we're gonna stir fry with the chicken. The top part we're gonna put in afterwards. Oil and toss in the chicken. And we're gonna spread them out to cook it evenly. So we're gonna toss in our green onions, the bottom part. And our garlic. And our celery. Let the ginger and the garlic and the celery infuse its flavor into the chicken even more. I'm gonna throw in our carrot. I have about 1 cup, a little more than 1 cup of shredded carrots. About 2 cups of cabbage. Gonna mix that in there. You don't want to overcook the cabbage. You still want to crunch. Final step is the walk a little flick of the wrist. Our chow mein, pour in the sauce, the top part of the green onions, and then we're just gonna stir. Separate the chow mein so the sauce spreads evenly. I'm gonna add in some sesame oil. For me, I'm using the hot sesame oil. Just a little bit. You don't wanna let the sesame oil overtake the flavor. You could turn off the wok. Just let that mix in there. All the vibrant color. The chicken nice and tender. Chicken is nice and tender. Beautiful. And you have crunch coming from the celery. Frying the noodles twice was definitely worth it. Beautiful al dente noodle texture. It's chewy from the celery and the carrot, and mixed with the ginger and garlic. Beautiful mixture of flavors is just bursting in my mouth right now. And that little hint of sesame oil at the end just elevates the flavor even more. I'll see you next time. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. And let me know, what type of animal are you according to the Chinese calendar? I'm a pig. Doesn't make sense. But let me know, what are you? I'll see you next time. Love you all.